Straight ahead on News 4 Brockport, a man is in custody after a domestic dispute in Sweden Tuesday morning. Find out how this event unfolded.
Also, the latest show in Tower Fine Arts had a sold-out opening weekend. We'll show you what some of the actors have to say about their roles in the successful play.
And the intern queen made a stop right here in Brockport. See what Lauren Berger had to say to career-bound students. All this and more coming up. News 4 Brockport starts right now.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Kayla Green.
And I'm Terrence Dickey. We begin tonight with an arrest following a domestic dispute in Sweden. Deputies say just after 10 on Tuesday morning, a man and woman were fighting inside a house on Redmond Road. The argument later spilled outside. The man was seen attacking the woman when two passerbys intervened. One of the passerbys and the woman inside the house are in the hospital, but are expected to be okay. The man ran back inside the house, and police weren't able to bring him back outside until around 2 o'clock. He is currently in custody of the Monroe County Sheriff's Office. The area between New Campus Drive and 4th Section Road was closed for some of the day, but later reopened. This investigation is ongoing, and News 4's Brockport will continue to update you as it unfolds.
Recent events have prompted a few questions with the community regarding gun laws in New York State. For those not quite sure what the law is concerning assault weapons, here is some clarification. The New York State Secure Ammunition and Firearms Enforcement Act of 2013 requires all assault weapons to be registered with New York State Police. All private sales, exchanges, and disposal of firearms require a national instant criminal background check. Those who try to purchase a gun and know they are underage may be charged with a felony. People that are not residents of New York State can't purchase a gun or carry their gun over state lines. Transfer forms are needed if the owner transfers the weapon out of state to a firearm dealer or law enforcement, and if the weapon is stolen. After Governor Cuomo signed the SAFE Act into law, the definition of assault weapon was changed to include certain shotguns, rifles, and pistols. For more detail on what is considered an assault weapon, go to the Assault Weapon and Magazines tab on the link below.
The Marvel superhero film The Black Panther smashed box office records after bringing in over $100 million for the second weekend in a row. The blockbuster film is one of only 4 films to ever reach that mark during its second weekend. Marvel's fans are excited about the success of the film for more reasons than just the comic book theme.
Marvel movies in general are fantastic. I'm a big fan of them. Second of all, everybody, I feel like they can derive their own message out of the film itself.
Black Panther is unique due to its predominantly black cast and director. The movie is doing well locally and sold out many showings even before the official release date. There were also viewing parties at local theaters. It started a dialogue across all races about culture, black-led films, and diversity in Hollywood. According to ComScore, the audience was at 33% African American, 37% Caucasian, and 18% Hispanic.
Everyone was dressed to the nines on Saturday night at the Organization for Students of African Descent's All Black Everything event. This annual event is a talent showcase and dinner that brings people from Brockport and Rochester together to enjoy performances and celebrate black culture.
So All Black Everything is basically an annual event we have just to embrace our culture, and we also celebrate something. So luckily this year we are celebrating 50 years of legacy on Brockport campus.
Well, tonight's event, I would definitely say that the theme is definitely like a legacy. We're celebrating 50 years of OSAD, and we're really just in celebration of that. So like legacy, passing on this tradition of celebration and celebrating what it really means to be black in this sense. A lot of work and time has been put into this, and we just really want everybody to enjoy it.
The performers in the showcase did everything from singing to dancing to poetry. This year's All Black Everything sold out, and club members tell us it was a huge success. So Terrence here is actually on the e-board of OSAD, so he got to help put on this amazing event. How did it end up going?
Yes, it was great. Both events were sold out. It was, had an amazing turnout. We actually had showcases of different talent from off campus and on campus, so it was just a great time all around.
That's great. 50 years of OSAD, huh?
Legacy, definitely. There's nothing dramatic about the success of this weekend's opening of Lobby Hero. The Brockport Theater Department's first spring show opened with a sold-out crowd this weekend. Lobby Hero tells the tale of a graveyard shift that quickly escalates into a full murder mystery.
The play is about 4 characters with varying moral values that you see when an event erupts. So I play Bill. I'm the big bad cop He respects and understands the law, but he also understands the value and loyalty.
It's a great blend of family drama, comedy, and just social commentary, essentially. I think that's a really good triad. Again, the social commentary in regards to race relations. It's a drama. Like, there are going to be moments where people are going to be like taken aback because it's so like intense.
If you didn't get your tickets to see Lobby Hero yet, you still have time. You can see it next weekend in the Black Box Theater in Tower Fine Arts. Tickets are still on sale at the box office in Tower or online at brockportsarts.universitytickets.com.
BSG and the Brockport Pride Association teamed up to show students a different kind of bingo that you wouldn't find at the local community center. The Sexy Bingo event packed the Union Ballroom on Friday night. Drag queens announced the bingo numbers. There were also performances by drag queens between each game. Students who got 5 in a row were able to choose from a variety of sexy prizes. Prevention and Outreach Services was tabling at the event. They handed out items to help students practice safe sex.
Brockport students were graced by royalty Tuesday morning when the intern queen came to town. Lauren Berger is the executive of her own company, internqueen.com. After completing 15 internships during college, Berger became inspired to help other students find internships. Berger landed her first internship in her freshman year by simply following up with the company within 24 hours of talking to them on the phone. It's simple things like this that Berger says can set you apart from the rest.
Or the woman that called and said, I've been the internship coordinator here for 10 years, and never, not in 10 years, has a student sent over their materials within 24 hours of me requesting them. So I learned very early on that when people say no, you FIO, you figure it out and you make it happen. And that's been a reoccurring theme in my career as a college student and now as CEO of my own company.
Berger encourages all students to reach out to her through LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram. She also recommends for students to check out her website, internqueen.com, and her YouTube channel where she posts weekly videos with a wide range of career advice.
Another monumental weekend came to an end on Sunday. With over 1,000 athletes participating, the New York State Special Olympics Winter Games was once again a success. The opening ceremony took place on Friday, followed by the sporting events on Saturday. Events ranged from figure skating to floor hockey to snowshoeing, followed by the closing ceremony Saturday night. The New York State Special Olympics has been giving those with intellectual disabilities an opportunity to compete in the sports they love for over 45 years.
Some of Brockport's very own get to make decisions about European politics every day. They do this through Club Eurosam. Eurosam gives students real-world experience with government and introduces them to different cultures. Each year, the club attends a conference. This year's conference was in Europe, and the students who went say that this experience is one they'll never forget.
Seeing that we've reached majority as motion passes.
Eurosim is mind-opening.
Fantastic. Creative.
Everything. Amazing.
Interesting.
Grounding.
Fun. That's all I got, because that's literally what it is.
Eurosim, in a nutshell, is a club through the Poli-Sci and International Studies Department that simulates the European Union. So every year there's a conference in either the US or Europe, and everyone assumes an alter ego role representing someone from a European country. And you go through actual legislation and make amendments and negotiate with people whose alter ego may have a differing view from yours. And so Brockport actually founded the club, and we hosted the 30th anniversary of the conference last year. And the founder, Bill Andrews, actually came and spoke.
And it was started by our own Dr. Bill Andrews. And he, of course, was shocked that something he started way, way back in the late 80s was still not only continuing on, but thriving, and was brought back to Brockport. We're the only state school that's a member of this organization, but we're also competing with European students. And those students come from all over the world. Some students are master's students, and some of them are actually master's students in European Union law.
So you're learning about the European Union, but you actually get to discuss where they live with them, and you're trying to make legislative changes for countries they literally live in. So it's a very different perspective. And then they also will talk to you about U.S. politics, because they're extremely interested in that as well.
I think I've learned how to hold myself in a more professional manner, definitely. I mean, 4 days where it's like you're going to work, you're dressing up, you're, negotiating with other people who aren't always gonna agree with you. That's really experience that you don't usually get at the college level yet. You're kind of thrown into the workforce.
So everything pretty much blew me away. It was amazing for professional development and also just for social development.
It's always a great opportunity to have friends all over the world.
Usually Eurosim is also a stepping stone for students. They get caught or bit by the travel bug.
Starting this trip out, I had traveler's anxiety. Now I feel perfectly fine with it. Like, I want to go so many different places.
The conference was in Brussels, which is a wonderful city in and of itself in Belgium, and the students really enjoyed the excursion to Bruges.
Bruges was awesome. It was so colorful between the street musicians, the river, and the parks. It was just so relaxing, and the architecture was gorgeous. It's nothing like I've ever seen before.
After the conference, then we went to Croatia, Bosnia, and Serbia, and those were some places that really help to bring people out of their comfort zone.
To see how other people live and to know that your way of life isn't the only way of life.
Cultural awareness and development, understanding other places and people. It's a creative way to learn and experience what the world has to offer.
We're there to, accomplish something. We want to do our best. You do the research, but at the same time, we know we're students as well, and we're all getting together, and it's still relaxed. We have fun.
Having, other club members who've gone to previous conferences will always be here for advice. There's the faculty advisors who teach a class on it, and will also be, you can go to his office hours.
When I first joined, I knew nothing about the European Union. I knew nothing about European politics. I knew absolutely nothing, and I was nervous, I was hesitant, and I was very shy. But it honestly helped me to grow, it helped me to learn more, and it helped me want to contribute more to the world. You're going to meet great people, you're going to make lifelong friendships, but honestly, it's just an incredible time.
You can check out the full Eurosim story on our website at talenttv.org.
Yeah, I actually talked to one of our reporters, Jordan Solcheski. She went on that trip. She had an amazing time.
Really? That's so good. That's good. I'm glad.
Yeah, she loved seeing Europe. It was such a cool experience for her. So
that's good.
Yeah. Well, that's all the time we have for News 4 Brockport. I'm Kayla Green.
And I'm Terrence Dickey. Thanks for watching.